Hello, this video is a tarot reading for the new moon in Leo. It's a bit late because I went camping and I was going to do a lovely outdoor video for you with my lovely Anima Mundi cards, which are all nature and animals, and I forgot the cards and I was really ill on holiday as well, so that was out. But I'm here now and I'm feeling much better, and I can definitely just tarot aside. If you're not well, sleeping outside is a really good idea because it cleared up really quickly. I had a horrible flu thing and it was gone within a few hours of waking up, which was great. I still feel a little bit groggy, but considering I had a fever and I was freezing cold in the boiling weather when we first got there, a night by a big open window in the camper van was amazing, really. So anyway, down to business. This is going to have to be just off the bat here. I haven't planned it at all because I've also spent all afternoon trying to learn how to use my new webcam, which takes in the whole living room, which you don't want to see. You just don't want to see it. So we're back to the phone. Anyway, here we are. So what I'm going to do is, which I haven't done in my previous videos, is choose an angel card, which I normally do before, so to do the reading. So this is a general spread for new moon in Leo. So if you are Leo, that's great. I'm Scorpio, so it could resonate with Scorpio, with water signs, with Leo, with fire signs. But really, I think it's just for getting a hold of the energy of the time. Okay, so let's choose angel energy to work with. So we're in contact. See that going? We're in contact now. Now, is it going to be you? No. Is it going to be you? No. 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 Yes, we've got a taker. And oh, we've got another one. Okay, so they're no. So we are working with Archangel Chamuel. Works on the pink ray of love, and being blessed with this archangel card indicates that we are ready to open our hearts to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike and strangers. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. I love that bit. That's a really nice thing to think about, where we join up that bit with people we don't like so the angels can get to them. Or what we have the problem with. So, in return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. My heart is filled with the flame of love. So that's Chamuel with us today. And we also have Michael. We are blessed with this angel card. We are guided to invoke Michael to help protect and strengthen us. He will increase our ability to deal with problems, so ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords which bind you to people, stuck situations or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with strength and love. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions and actions of others. Michael works on the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualise yourself wearing a deep blue cloak securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. He is the master of angels, a great warrior spirit. Within his light you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy and power. Well, this is where we are with the Leo at the moment, so we need you, Michael, don't we, to bring about our Leo power today. I am strong and protected by Archangel Michael. So we've got those two angels. Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Chamuel. So, let's get on with our new moon in Leo reading. And the angels will be helping us choose the cards today. So, cue. So what's the overall? We're going to concentrate with Leo on external things happening So we're in Cancer, but the Leo energy is about, which is home, security, family, inside. This is about how we're going to go out and get things done that we want to do. So if we've got a creative project, if we want to just get out there and feel confident, whether you're it's a great time for creatives if you're a musician or you're an artist and you want to put on a show, or just if you want to go for new jobs and you just want to get that energy and that confidence behind you. So let's have a look at what's going to work and what some of the challenges are. How are we going to harness the new moon in Leo energy? It has just passed, but we can still work with it up until the full moon. Okay, here we go. So, overall energy card for the time. Where are we? Please. Queen of Wands, lovely. That's the sort of, and that's fire. So that's what we want. What's our journey here with getting things done? This is for me as much as anybody else. So for my tarot business, I used to be kind of a musician before I had a child. I'd love to get that back going again. I want to do a workshop, a self-healing workshop. There's a lot of things I want to get on with. I have had to put a lot of things on the back burner, so I'm just thinking now is the time to harness the get out there extrovert energy. So what's my journey here? What's our journey here? Justice. Okay, let's go for some more. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, we'll have a look at these in a minute when I've chosen Might be a moment, guys. So this is for doing. This is sort of manifesting for our projects. I might go on and do another row about other things. We can do love, we can do that, but I think I want to go with work, vocation, projects, manifesting for life path at the moment. Okay, angels, help me pick another card for the journey. Lovely. Family. Something from the past. Oh, that's nice. Something more. Alright. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Alright. Let's go on. Oh, and we've got Leo. We've got the lion there. I was hoping we would. We have got the lion there. Okay, so far, what have we got? What's the journey like? So we've got the Queen of Wands. She doesn't care what people think. That's good. Well, not in a bad way, but the black cat indicates. Well, the cat. I think I've said this before in one of the videos. The cat doesn't care what people think. Really, the cat gets on with what the cat does. So it's about being your own cat at the moment. And that's Leo. Great, that works. So the first card is Justice. So there's definitely an element of getting things right. We need to be going about things in the right way. We don't want to be treading on toes. It's all very well going out there and go-getting. But one must be careful that integrity remains intact, and that we are doing things in the right way. It might mean that actually the Justice card coming through for you personally, maybe it'll have a specific resonance for anybody who is waiting for something to come through. It may be something legal, that is going to happen, and that needs to be right before you can go forward with your plans. That Justice is on your side. I'm kind of reading it that it's really important to be just about your actions. So as go-getty as you might want to be in this Leo energy, just be careful that you're not clambering over other people to do that. There's a sense with the Seven of Pentacles. He's upside down. There's definitely a feeling of weighing up whether some projects, particular project, something may need to go so that you can create the energy for something else. This is a time of appraisal. So you're looking at what you've put in and what you may continue to get out or not. It might be time to chuck the towel in on something. It might just, I'm looking at this thinking it's just really time to just make sure you've got enough energy to do the things that you want to do. So don't be going expending energy where you don't need to do that. Be quite considered about that. We've got Five of Pentacles. Getting out there and doing stuff can make us feel insecure, especially if we're giving up. We might be giving up something that we're doing that's earned us money and doing something different. There's a feeling of insecurity that can bring around, but we've got to trust ourselves and life to look after us. I think that the Justice card in this spread suggests that things, if you have the right intentions and you're doing it from the heart, that life will look after you. The right things will happen at the right time for you. Okay. And we've got the King of Cups. So he is, it might be that you have got somebody coming into your life, a man, quite a compassionate person, who is, in a position of authority, a decent person, who doesn't have to necessarily be a man. It just may be somebody with the quite sort of male qualities. That's Scorpio as well, that card. This is really about kind of, I think there's backup, especially next to this Five of Pentacles. It's like somebody said, it's okay, all right, you can do this. Just kind of don't get overwhelmed by emotion about what you're doing. Be confident, and there is support around you. We've got Queen of Swords, which, interestingly, I think this is a time for being more emotional than less, because she's upside down, so that's often head over heart. I think sitting next to King of Cups, I think we're talking about perhaps being a little bit more open at the moment, more emotionally open to ideas, open to our own feelings, open to our heart. Queen of Swords, did I say Cups? Queen of Swords is brilliant when you need to get something done and you don't want to be completely overwhelmed by emotion, and debilitated by sort of, feeling guilty about things when you don't need to, and that sort of thing. I've got a feeling here that she's not so, that's more, we need to be more open this time, actually, and let the love in, let the light in, and actually use our emotions to guide us to what is best to do in our projects. There's something from the past coming in here. It could be people, it could be old ideas coming through, it could be something that came up a while ago, a long time ago. You could have had an idea and thought, oh no, that's gone on the back burner, that's no good, and you've forgotten about it. But it could be that something is resurfacing that you can dust off. Don't let old ideas go by the wayside. I'm just kind of channeling ideas because I'm kind of getting information sort of through the angel energy as well as the cards, and that's how I'm reading it. I think there's a sense of perhaps revisiting some older ideas, dusting them off and tweaking them here, and maybe with this, being very open. It might be quite it might be quite a kind of emotional journey to go back. But it feels like it's sort of, it could be like dusting out the old corners, because after that we've got the Queen. No, we haven't. We've got the Ace of Cups. So I feel like perhaps after going back and having a bit of a sort out and having a bit of a look at what's in there, we've got fresh, creative, loving energy with the Ace of Cups. So, and as long as we don't get overwhelmed by feelings of insecurity as well, because they are around when we're trying out new things and changing things, and especially if we are going to go for lots of interviews, put on a gig, put on a show, start a new business, there's always going to be insecurity, but it feels very well supported. Let yourself feel it. It's normal, it's natural, it's fine. We've got the King of Cups looking after us here, and we've got the Ace of Cups bringing in that enthusiasm you need. And then next to that, which is great, because obviously we are talking about Leo energy, we have got the we've got the Strength card, which is number 8. We've got the Strength card. So that's will. That's our willpower. That's us. The lady is taming the lion here. She's actually got the jaws of the lion in her hand. And this is really about us kind of honing our ideas, not letting everything run away, our passions and our creativity, great. But it needs to be kept into some kind of definition and boundary, which our egos can actually be quite, a bit of a hindrance in that department, because we can start not wanting to self-edit. And I think in terms of projects, we do need to self-edit, and we need to kind of use the very best of our skills and abilities, and not think that absolutely everything we do is marvellous. I mean, we don't do that, but it can. It's editing. I'm getting editing. Self-editing, if you've got a project, make sure, give it to other people to have a look at, and try and take some constructive criticism. So be able to take some constructive criticism, so that you can get your idea as good as it can possibly be. If it's an idea that you want to share with people, you've got to let other people look at it, and take some constructive criticism. So, I mean, yes, maybe it's time to do that. I'm just going to pick a couple more cards here for this. Say manifesting for our life path. We're using the Leo moon energy. Let's just have some more advice, please. Things can start moving quite quickly once we get a hold of this idea. It can fly. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Strength, 8 of Wands, communication, movement, back and forth. That's what we want. We want something to stand, and fire. We want something to catch fire a bit. So that's good. There's energy here for what we want to do. And plenty of fertility. So, yeah, it's looking very good. Lovely that we've got the lion here. So that means that the cards have keyed in to the Leo energy, I believe. Yeah, King of Pentacles, success. It's a very successful time. If we're not undone by insecurity, because that's quite a central card here, it's all very well, everything seeming to go well, but those moments of, oh God, I'm never going to make it, I'm not going to have enough money, no one's going to like it, well, all of those things that do your head in. However, it's getting to grips with that pushes us forward into success and learning how to deal with it. And I think again with the past card, you know, it's looking at how have we dealt with insecurity in the past. What are our healthy coping mechanisms when it comes to those moments when we think that we can't go on with what we want to do? Because that we will have done stuff that's helped us in the past. I feel like there's a real sort of need to go back and look at the tools, skills, abilities and experience that we've already had at the moment, and then put it up front and use it for what the next phase is going to be. But it does look good. Empress and King of Pentacles, you want those two. Okay, let's go again. Yeah, oh fantastic. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so fresh energy, creative energy. It's yes, it's there. It's there. Yes, so at the moment the sort of challenges are insecurity and probably that Queen of Swords being very... Queen of Swords can be very the inner critic. So beware the inner critic. Like most things, if we can deal with insecurity and the inner critic, we can do pretty much anything. But they are two quite major things that most people do struggle with enormously. So yeah, I mean, it's worth, if you can, do some work. If you do struggle with those things, everybody does to some extent. Inner critic work. My trick is that when I start being nasty to myself and saying, you idiot, why are you trying to do that? That's rubbish. Why can't you try harder? Other people are better. I just think, imagine my best friend is sitting opposite me and I'm saying it to my best friend, and then I start laughing because I think that would be hilarious if I started speaking to my friends. If I started saying, you're rubbish, you could do better, why are you bothering, aren't you a bit old to do this? Yeah, that'd go down really well with my friends, that would, yeah. And it starts making you laugh. So that's a good way of dealing with the inner critic, I think, anyway. And obviously that deals with some of the insecurity that we can get from starting new projects. So in terms of projects, new projects, manifesting for life path, again, there's just lots of great fertile energy around. I mean, I think I did this last time for Cancer, and it was very fertile too. But there is this, yes, because Leo is very sort of egotistical. There can be that seesawing between the grandiose and the flat out lack of confidence kind of thing going on with it, I think, to watch out for. So try and keep things nice and balanced. That might be the Justice card as well in terms of psychology, I think. But certainly just so much abundant, fiery, exciting energy. Aces, you want them for new projects. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to have to continue this video in a moment.